Hey guys, so today I am going to share with you a hair tutorial on how to get these big beachy kind of summer waves. This is a routine that I have been doing now for I'd say like a month, and I really like the way that it turns out. I just have this whole thing planned out. I do exactly the same every time, and in my opinion I think it is the style that makes my hair look the healthiest, the thickest, the shiniest, the smoothest. This is the best my hair has ever looked when I do this routine. So in this video I'm just going to share with you guys all the products that I like using, and now this goes from everything I use in the shower to styling products when I get out, and also the hair tools that I like to use as well. So lots of stuff is going to be covered in this video, as well as of course the tutorial. I did a talk through, but there is going to be some portions where there's some music because I don't want to hurt your ears when I'm like using my blow dryer and stuff. It's very descriptive, which is why it is probably going to be long, but I just want to make sure that you guys completely understand how to do it yourselves, and I just want to make it as easy as possible for you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. So first up, I start with the shower routine, which is my shampoo and my conditioner. So for my shampoo, I like to use this, and it's called the Wella Lux Oil Keratin Protect Shampoo. It is a lightweight, luxurious cleanser for the hair. And then what I do is I go in with my Olaplex Hair Perfector. So you use this once or twice a week. My hairstylist Kathryn actually gave this to me. She's awesome. I'll put her information down below. Anyway, she's the one who recommended this to me, and I actually only started trying this out this month, and that is when I started getting the most compliments from you guys on my hair, when I started using this. So I really like it. Hopefully I can find a link for you guys, because she just like randomly gave this to me on my last hair appointment. I'll put it down below, a link if I can find one. But that's what I use as my deep conditioner that really helps to strengthen my hair, make it look shiny, help it look smooth, and just give a better overall final product to the hair once you're finished styling it. So then what I do is I go in with all my styling products. Immediately what I will use is my Cheese Silk Infusion. This is something I've used a lot on my channel ever since the beginning, pretty much. Great for any type of hair. It is sold at any drugstore, and basically what it does is it helps to reconstruct the hair while still protecting it from heat. It smooths it out, it prevents frizz, and I usually focus this on the ends and then kind of work my way upwards. I keep this away from the roots, but I do like to put this a little bit on my bangs as well, just so that I can have some nice shine going on there. Next, I use this spray, and this is by Pureology. It is called the Color Fanatic. This is basically the same thing as the Cheese Silk Infusion, except it's in spray form. I am so very particular with keeping my hair protected from heat. I only heat style my hair twice a week, but I really want to make sure that it is protected. As you guys know, I'm trying to grow it out and just have it look as healthy as possible while still getting that style that I want. So I am crazy about the heat control. So I spray this all over my hair. Again, this also has a bunch of amazing benefits to it for your hair. It makes it shiny, frizz-free, smooth, all that good stuff. Then I go ahead and use this right here, which is the Ombre Royal Blowout Heat Styling Spray. Again, same thing, protects your hair from the heat. This is more expensive though, so if I was to recommend only one to you guys, of course it would be the Cheese Silk Infusion, because that is very affordable. But this is the best one if you're willing to spend the most money to get the best look. But I, of course, like to use all three because I'm crazy. But this is really good. You just spray this on the ends of your hair to the mid shaft of your hair. Not only does it have all the benefits of the others that I was talking about, but it also helps to make your blow dry go faster. So if you're spending forever on your hair trying to blow dry it out and make it straight, this is gonna like cut your time in half. And then last but not least, I will use the Joico Firm Hold Design Foam Mousse. And I got this at TJ Maxx originally. I really like this for the roots of my hair because I feel like it gives it a lot of lift. My hair is very thin, and I'm also growing it out, so it starts to kind of weigh itself down and not have any volume at all at the root area. So I make sure to use this to kind of replenish the volume and get a little bit more texture going on up there so it's not so flat. So that is just a quick run through of all the products that I like to use and why I like to use them. And now we're gonna go into the tutorial portion of styling my hair to get it to look like this. This is the blow dryer that I use. It's by T3. Does it have a name? No, does not have a name, but I love that it has this nozzle on it that you can put on. See, it's just the regular blow dryer. Once you put this on, what it does is it directs the heat to one spot instead of it like dispersing out all over the place. If you're really trying to straighten your hair, and especially if you have curly hair, this is definitely something that you're gonna need to be able to get this look. So I always put it on the hottest setting and the highest setting, like the most air coming out. And then this brush that I like to use is from Brush Lab. It is so old. I will try and find a link for you guys. If Brush Lab doesn't sell them anymore, I will find some other place that sells something similar to this, but you want to get something really, really big. If you have a board bristle brush, even better. So I'm just going to quickly explain what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to blow dry my hair till it's, I'd say about like 70% dry. And then I work on the bangs first to straighten them out, so that way they don't curl too much and then get super frizzy. So I always do the bangs first, and then I work on the rest of my hair with the round brush. And I really only section out 2 different sections because my hair is very, very thin, like I said. So, alright, let's begin.
So here we are, and there goes the alarm ringing in my head. Like somebody said, don't you trust him, no. Texting from his ex, what did you expect? Now you're lying here, knowing where he goes. Now we got that itch, yeah. Karma is a bitch, yeah. Same way that they come, that's the way they go. Now we got that itch, yeah. Rewinding the pitch, yeah. There goes the alarm and the sirens go. There goes the alarm. I saw it coming, I let it go. My girls will tell me, I told you so. But I was so intrigued by your style, boy. I always been a sucker for a wild boy. I'm better than this, I know my worth. I might be getting what I deserve, but I ain't sticking around for the rerun. What's done is done. And there goes the alarm ringing in my head. Like somebody said, don't you trust him, no. Texting from his ex, what did you expect? Now you're lying here, knowing where he goes. Now we got that itch, yeah.
Bottom section is complete. You want to always make sure to get the back, because it does not look cute when you have little kinks, little curls going on in the back of your hair. And also I would go over just like a little bit longer with only the blow dryer and your hands to feel for any damp spots to make sure that they get dry. So I'm going to work on this top section here. Same exact thing.
Shot fired, man down, 1 fool, 1 liar. Ring, ring, trust gone missing. House on fire, house on fire. Bang, bang, 2 shot fire. Man down, 1 fool, 1 liar. Ring, ring, trust gone missing. House on fire. And there goes the alarm. Don't you trust him? No.
Alright, so now what I'm going to do is clip in my hair extensions. The ones that I have here are from Luxy hair, and I just brush them out. I have 2 different clips, one for each side of my head. I actually clipped a 2 clip to this 4 clip to make it thicker, and then this is a 4 clip that has a 3 clip on it, but it's pretty much the same thickness as this 2 clip. I just didn't have another 3 clip to put on this one. But yeah, I cut them myself, and how I put them in, I just split my hair in half, just as we had before, except this time I go a little bit further down to the back of my head. You kind of have to give like a little bit of a tease at the root for these to stay in. I mean, you don't have to, but because my hair is so soft and fine, I find that I need to do this, otherwise they'll start falling. So I just start clipping these in right near the hairline and then going back. Just try not to get into this part that's already up. I'm gonna clip this one in a little differently because I'm doing a very dramatic side part with this look. So I'm not gonna clip this one in completely to the hairline. I'm gonna clip it in actually a little bit further back than that so we can use some of this hair to bring to the other side of the head for this particular look. But usually I would just clip this in close to the hairline. I'm gonna hold it up top and give it a good brush through. Just to blend my hair in with the clip-ins. I'm gonna let this section down and kind of like arrange it the way that I want it. I do want more of a dramatic side part, so I'm going to bring a little bit more hair over. So this is the curling wand that I like to use. It is by Numi. It's their 5-in-1. So there's 5 different barrel sizes that you can put on this. The one that I have on I think is a 1-inch, and to turn it on you just simply press this little button up right here. There is no heat settings that you can adjust it to. I am not sure what it just automatically turns on to, but whatever it is, it seems to work really, really well for me. It is a ceramic barrel, which is nice because that prevents frizzing. It makes the hair look smoother, and as you guys can tell, it doesn't have a clip to it. And I personally like these better, this curling wand versus a curling iron, because I find that it gives more mermaid kind of looser waves. So now that my hair extensions are all clipped in, what I do is just wait for this thing to heat up, and I start with my bangs first because this is what I want to end up being the loosest curl. I just pick up a pretty big section here of bangs and I angle my wand downwards, and I don't curl from the root. I curl like about halfway down the hair because I don't want this to be too curly. I want it to be loose and kind of effortless looking. So I just wrap it around twice, and sometimes I drop it a little too early, but I really get particular with my bangs and how much they're curled. I don't like it to be too over curled. So I curled it away from my face, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that section that's right behind it, also gonna be pretty big, and I'm gonna curl that. Again, not starting at the root, a little bit further away. Okay. So this piece looks like it is extensions and hair, so it's going to be one that I curl a little bit longer, and this is just the section right next to this one that we just curled. So again, I am not starting anywhere near the root. I'm going to wrap this away from my face. Hold it for about, I'd say 8 to 10 seconds. I'm going to let this fall into my hand since I want this to be curled more. Just gonna let it cool for a little, and then we're gonna drop it.
For the longest time we jamming at the party, and you whipping on beat, pushing everything on me. We got Silento on repeat. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, better change your mind. The Henny got me feeling right. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold you, go caress my body. You got me going crazy, oh. Turn me on, turn me.
So now this is all curled. Just gonna leave it be. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna work on this side. Same thing. Don't get too close to that root. And don't hold this for too long. Check on it. You know, especially if your hair is really thin like mine is, it's gonna curl really, really fast.
The longest time you're staring like you want me. I can feel your eyes, so go tell your friends goodbye. We can make our way outside. If they think they're gonna stop you coming with me, better change their minds. The Henny got us feeling right. You're going home.
The curl is complete. I'm just going to let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes. This is usually when I will either finish up my makeup or figure out what I'm gonna wear for that day, get dressed, possibly make some coffee until my hair just doesn't feel warm anymore. Because if you touch it when it's still hot, then you're going to disrupt the curl. So just let it cool on its own, let it set in place, and then touch it later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start slowly picking apart each curl, basically. Just kind of making multiple curls with it. And you'll start to see my hair getting thicker. I'm gonna work my way up. So if you want to make it looser, then that is where the brush comes in. And this is how I got my curls in my top 10 palettes video.
Girl, caress my body. You got me going crazy. Oh, turn me on, turn me on. Let me jam you. Girl, whip all around me. You got me going crazy. Oh, turn me on, turn me on.
Alright guys, so that is basically how I get my big summer waves. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. If you found it helpful in any way, please leave a comment for me down below. Let me know if you're going to try this out. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'm always taking requests from you guys. If you would like to request anything for future videos, just let me know in the comments as well. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.